Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.
Hi, this is Mike O'Mara, here to remind you that if you're starting a business, forming an LLC, or getting a will, LegalZoom will provide the personal attention you need to help take care of the details. LegalZoom is not a law firm, but provides self-help services at your specific direction. Enter discount code TMOS for more savings at LegalZoom.
Available on demand every day in iTunes and the Google Play Store and around the world on MikeO'MaraShow.com. What more can we do for you? It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
Big announcement.
Wow. Hold it. I'm sorry. What kind of announcement?
Whoa. Oh, my. Yes, big announcement time. Big announcement time. We have been teasing for, it seems like, since July 4th, we have been teasing the fact that we have an announcement for our West Coast friends.
Yes,
and our East Coast friends.
Really, it's a national announcement.
International.
It's a national announcement. An international announcement that we are talking about today on the show. Before we do anything on the Mike O'Mara Show, ladies and gentlemen, we know you like to reach out and touch us, and we ain't going to let you down because, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Hit the music, Rob. That's right. Time to announce CAT 2014. The Mike O'Mara Show live in Reno, Nevada, baby. I can't wait. Yeah.
So where do we go first?
R-E-N-O. That spells Reno.
Going back to Reno.
I lit up from Reno.
Baby's in Reno.
Down to Reno, Nevada.
I shot a man in Reno.
All the way to Reno.
She will be waiting in Reno with love warm and tender.
Reno. You know the ladies a lot like Reno.
Reno.
Live from the historic Circus Mandalay Ballroom in scenic, beautiful downtown Reno, Nevada. This is the Mike O'Mara Show live.
Turn down for what?
Your host for the evening, here's
Turn down for what?
Mike O'Mara.
Kick it! Kick it!
Yeah.
Saturday night, November 15th. That's right, 8 p.m. We are returning to the Mandalay Ballroom at the Circus Hotel and Casino in scenic, beautiful Reno, Nevada. It is CAT 2014. Don't ask me why we're calling it CAT.
I think you
I
know.
don't know.
I think you know.
Oh, my God. It's the Mike O'Mara Show live. Yes. They liked us so much the last time that they wanted us back, and we wanted to go back there because you know what? We had such a great time, and you're going, why don't you go anywhere else? Well, it's the only second time we've been there, and we're coming back because it was so special. And the fact is that, you know, we're entertaining guys, make no mistake about it, but we like you to have other diversions as well. And what is a better diversion than casino-style gambling? And it's not casino-style, it's casino gambling.
And to be perfectly honest, Oscar left his sunglasses there.
I did.
And we needed to go back to Circus to grab them. We said, and why not? If we're there.
Lost and
It's-
found.
Let's do a show.
Well, it took a while, took longer than we expected, but we're telling you now, it's official. Saturday, November 15th, 8 p.m., the Mandalay Ballroom at Circus Hotel and Casino in Nevada. Get your tickets. Here's the phone number. You can call the Circus box office starting Monday, September 15th at 10 a.m. Pacific time.
Right.
Here's the number. Write it down. 800-648-5010. That number again is 800-648-5010. There will be special TMOS room rates available. All you have to do is click the link on the Mike O'Mara Show website, and they will also take you to the ticket number as well. Got to do it the old-fashioned way. Got to call for the tickets. Don't ask me why. That's not my business. That's Circus's business. But we are coming back. It's CAT 2014. Oh, these T-shirts are going to be beautiful. I can only imagine. And remember that number again, 800-648-5010. We'll give you that number again on Monday before you can download. I'm sorry, not download. You can call and get the tickets that way. But, yes, Rob's going. Oscar's going. I'm going. My lovely wife, Carla, is going. Ponyboy is going, and Rofo is going. So
And
the boys,
if Matt can pay for his ticket, he's going.
yeah, that's all right. He doesn't need to. But anyway,
Actually, what we're going to do, Mike, is Mac is going to fly into Denver, and he's going to be
Yes.
on standby.
Very
we know
good,
that we
very
can
good.
get him to Reno in 3 hours.
We're putting together
Right.
our points.
we are very, very excited about our trip out to Reno, Nevada. It is going to be the Leaner, Meaner Mike O'Mara show. We're just doing a podcast on stage with audience participation and more fun and more thrills. All sorts of surprises out there with our live stage show. You never really know right until the day of the event exactly what we're going to do.
Exactly.
I have heard a rumor. I have heard a rumor.
What are you in Bananarama?
No, there is a rumor that we may be breaking the stand-up comedy find of the next decade.
I've
And
heard this. I've
you
heard
know,
this
I just
rumor.
heard that. We can't give you any names, but we have an opening act, and we think it's going to be pretty darn special.
Pretty
Oscar,
huge.
you don't
Pretty
even
huge.
know about this.
Pretty
It's,
huge. Well, I know that the budget allows for only so much.
I
so
understand.
I
Well,
can't wait to see.
This is where a lot of the
It's gonna be
budget went.
special.
Actually, Oscar does, I think, know a little bit about it because he always keeps his finger on the pulse of the public and his ear to the ground.
Yes, and oh, by the way, yes, tickets are more expensive than last time, and you want to know why that is? Well, so is airfare, ladies and gentlemen.
Tell me about
So
it.
are the expenses to do this show. So if I just want to head that off at the past. There was a ticket
Pass.
increase. Head that out at the pass. There was a ticket increase, and if you bitch about it, I don't want you in the audience. There,
Oh,
it's
there you
quite
are.
simple.
There you
that's
are.
that's just the way I want to look
It's
at it. Okay?
marginal.
It's
It is.
marginal. It is
Yeah.
marginal, but I like to be transparent and not tell the people what the ticket prices are. All right, they're $1,000. They're $1,000 each.
But the good news is we only need to sell 4 of them.
Right. Right. Yeah. Okay, I will tell you. Let me just give you a hint. The ticket prices are less expensive than Paul McCartney, and they are more expensive than the Fort Myers flea market that's coming here to town this weekend.
Somewhere in the middle.
You could
Somewhere in the
probably
middle.
see Sugar Ray, the band
Right.
from 1990, for this amount of money.
Actually, what you would see is Mark McGrath of Sugar Ray. Not the
And as
actual
usual,
band.
Rob Spiewak has gone queer for the elements, and he has his special Cat 2014 song.
People are going to love this, Mike.
Yeah.
Stuck in your head. It's an earworm.
Okay.
That's right. Reno, Reno, Reno.
That's right. Oh, God.
Reno, Reno, Reno.
So let me give you the details again. It's the Mandalay Ballroom at the Circus Hotel and Casino. It's Saturday, November 15th at 8 p.m. You can get your tickets by calling the Circus box office on Monday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's when it starts. 800-648-5010. If we don't sell it out, remember, we reserve the right to say, thanks but no thanks.
That's right.
That's just the way it is.
That's
So,
why you buy the flight insurance.
Yeah, people go
That's,
to Reno because they like to gamble.
Yeah. By the way, I bought flight insurance for myself. Did not buy it for my wife. So
Regardless, Carla will be there.
Carla will be out there, maybe signing books.
Mike, it's important to note that it's an entire weekend with the TMOS crew.
Yeah, let me just point that out. We're going to be there. We're working on it right now. The details of having a little get together on Friday night as well as Saturday. We didn't do that last time. We just did one show. So if you're also wondering why we upped the price a little bit, well, it's because we have to feed our families, and we thought we would add a little meet and greet with you guys on Friday as well. So remember that again. Okay, tickets are available at 800-648-5010, and I think the Friday night thing will be very informal. I don't think it's going to be a big deal, but we're going to be hanging out. Hey, the bottom line is we go out to the Circus Hotel and Casino in Reno, Nevada. We float around that hotel all weekend. I tell the guys to stay in their rooms, and they don't, and I don't either,
Hey,
and so
I
forget it. I'm
did.
not doing that this time.
I did, and I think Oscar did.
Yeah. You'll
Well,
find
all
me
I
in the
know-
zany zone.
Yeah, meanwhile, you were down there in Liberace's mink coat walking around the casino.
I know. No, to be honest with you, I
Praise
was
me. Yes, I'm
was,
gambling.
no,
Take pictures.
no, you bastards! I was sitting at a slot machine, and I knew about Cat 2014. I knew immediately when somebody peeked around the corner and went, I said, "Okay, they know I'm here." And
I can't wait.
You could have at least worn dark glasses.
I should have. Cat 2014. the Mike O'Mara Show live.
You know what's great
My
about
favorite.
this,
We
Mike?
did that 10 minutes before the show started.
What I love
that
about
cat
this
sound, I love that.
is that over the next 2 months, no one is going to get sick of this song, and no one is going to get sick of the cat sound.
Mike, do you mind if I change my Facebook cover page to the Reno cover page?
Yeah, how do I do that?
I'll do
I
that
should
right
do
now.
that right now.
Oh, you're going
Well,
to
actually, you
Well, wait
should-
a minute.
You
You
shouldn't do
shouldn't-
that right now.
No, you should do that after the show uploads.
Oh, that makes sense. Yes.
But what about
Don't
the people
get
that
eager.
are... What, Mike? There are 15 people streaming it live.
So tough. I want to wait
All
till
right.
we
Yeah,
we
tough
upload the
cookies.
show.
Yeah.
Me.
Wait, we'll do it after we're done taping the show.
Tough
We can do that.
toenails.
And I want to thank Oscar Santana, who was our lead man,
Yeah.
talking to the good people
Never
who
again.
at Circus who were a little difficult.
No, they just do things.
difficult.
Yeah, they are great. They just do things a little differently.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, our general manager's out.
Well, actually, Mike, it's our general manager's out.
No, they are.
We're
great.
dealing with
They're
now the
great.
same lady we're dealing with, right? That
And
was really
She's
nice.
a 10.
She's awesome.
The entire group is a 10. I
Okay.
think for us, the timing and scheduling was the hardest part. We want to make sure that when we head out to Reno, that we have kind of the run of the place, right? So with
exactly.
their schedules, they bring in their own talent in the past.
for Cat 2014.
Yes. And we want to be able to hang out with the listeners on and off stage.
Yes.
So that was the hardest
Well,
part to find.
well,
right there.
you guys might.
Reno.
You guys might. I
You have a different priority?
Do you
No,
hate the listener?
No, I don't hate the listener. I listen, after the live show last year, I hung out in the casino bar for 3.5 hours.
All night, baby.
All night long, I did, and then I went and gambled, and I got. I think I got back to my room. I'm not kidding you. At 11 o'clock the next morning.
And you know what that resulted in, Mike? For both of us, the clammiest flight home ever.
Yeah, yeah. It was. The strange thing was the hotel security. You might have seen at about 5 o'clock in the morning, the elevator doors open, and you see Carla pulling my lifeless body out of the elevator.
Well, you know, when you
That's
hit her,
too
she
soon.
had
No,
every
I'm
right
not,
to hit you
I'm
back.
not going to make light of that
No,
situation.
of course
But
not.
Oh, we
was-
realize she can't knock you out.
That's right.
It was.
Yeah, but it's ironic because she truly is a knockout.
All right. On that note, is Rob, I
Yes.
think let's do it one more time just because it's fun.
Okay.
That's right, everybody. It's Cat 2014. Reno.
Can't
Mandalay
wait.
Ballroom, Saturday, November 15th, 8 p.m. We're very excited. And mark the calendar. We want to see you. And you know what? I am going to tell you this, that the show, as we have discussed, may have a Thanksgiving element to it. Because we're so close to Thanksgiving, I think we may have a little
As a matter of
Thanksgiving
fact,
fun.
Mike, we have a theme that we've decided, and it's
Yes.
Mike O'Mara Show, Cat 2014, Give Thanks for Laughter.
Ah.
Yeah, okay. That's why you didn't do the
Bring a
graphics.
can good.
All right,
Yes,
we'll
and
be
a
right
Coke.
back. Thank you all. Thank you all very much. Start the show, you hump.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. You can listen to the Mike O'Mara Show at www.mikeomarashow.com.
Stay tuned for an outstanding entertainment program.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
Let's get down to business.
From the entertainment capital of the world.
I'm embarrassed like for 80% of my life. And I hate it. You ever get embarrassed about a little thing, but you kind of want to kill yourself? You know? Like one time, you know when you get in an elevator, you go to press your floor button, and it's already been pressed, it's lit up. And you know that they all saw your finger go there and then stop and... That's one of those moments where you make that noise where you don't actually make words. You know? You get on, you're like, oh, yeah. I hate that. Just those little things, you know? The other day, this guy asked me the time. I hate that. I hate when people ask me the time on the street, because something happens to me, I just panic. I can't read my watch. When I'm alone, I'm great at reading my watch. But when somebody asks me, I just have this anxiety attack, and I just can't make it out. The other time, yeah, I got... it's like this.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. Mike O'Mara, Rob Spiewak, Oscar Santana. And now, from his easy chair, here's Here's Mike.
We are live from the Cappy Piper Studios, heard worldwide. This is the Mike O'Mara Show. We are powered by Encore Insurance Services with over 25 million downloads, heard daily at MikeO'MaraShow.com and exclusively over the air on the mighty 1630 KCJJ in the heart of the heartland. Go Hawks.
Attaboy.
Attaboy. The Mike O'Mara Show is a daily podcast and radio show with the greatest listeners on the planet. Why?
Why?
Because they get it. Now, because of the delay, did I walk on a little bit?
Killed it. Tight and bright, baby.
Our show today is brought to you by Encore Insurance Services. You know it. I know it. The time to buy insurance is now. Thank you. Don't worry. Encore Insurance is here to help. Encore surveys the most highly rated companies in the insurance industry to compare premiums. They will do all the work so you don't have to. It's free. There's no obligation and no salesman will visit ye. Just call 866-347-5748 to get a free life insurance quote or visit smartterm.com. That's where you'll find the license, disclaimer, and quality customer service. Encore Insurance Services, LLC. Stop paying too much for life insurance. Protect your family the smart way at smartterm.com, SMARTTERM.com. We are very, very excited to welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show our good friend, Mr. Brian Gothia. Yes, sir.
Welcome back. Thank you. Reno.
Yeah.
Stuck
From
in
the
your head.
Oakton-
It's already all day long.
Yeah.
From the Oakton Wine Shop, and the Oakton Wine Shop, it's that time again, people. This to me is like better than Halloween when it's fall. Because
Absolutely.
it's the Oakton Wine Shop 2014 Fall Festival, and today Mr. Gothia has brought in a fine selection of wines for Mr. Oscar and Mr. Rob to sample. Let me tell you all about their Fall Festival. On Saturday, they will have 15 wines, 8 beers, plus Rhino Treat cookies and Spallata jewelry. What is Spallata jewelry, Brian?
It's one of our friends. She sells silver jewelry for the company called Spallata, and she's going to have a whole display there all set up to buy jewelry. Great time to start thinking about gifts for the winter.
Now, that's Saturday. On Friday night, there's a wine tasting. 10 wines you will be tasting.
Yep, absolutely.
I guarantee one of them will be from Spain.
And Saturday we'll have some Spanish wines. Absolutely.
He loves the he is cuckoo for the Spanish wines. Everybody.
Spanish in America. Let's go, baby.
Yes. Come on Saturday and fill your growler. The Fall Festival charity partner, Friends of Fairfax County Animal Shelter, will also be on site to talk about their great work, along with bringing a couple of cute little puppy dogs.
Hopefully somebody will be bringing somebody home.
You know what? I haven't even mentioned this yet. Carrie's in the market to rescue another dog. So there is no way that I'm going to get out of going there and probably bringing home 5 bottles of wine and a dog. So
Well, it's okay.
okay, that's okay by
That
you.
works for everybody.
It's a win-win.
Yeah.
And then Rob's neighbor will look out the window and go,
There's that drunk Spiewak man. He seems to have some sort of strange dog with him now.
Yeah.
Got
Well, she
another
likes to look
dog.
out and yell at me through the screen. Is it, what, do you have another dog? You have another dog?
There you go.
Oakton Wine Shop's located at 2952A Chainbridge. Hey! 2952A Chainbridge Road in Oakton. Here's their number, 703-255-5425. And now, even though I live vicariously through my mates now when it comes to it's time for...
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Thanks for making me repeat it, though, Rob. And let's start the pouring. What are you serving up first,
Well,
Mr. Gothia?
since it was a big announcement, we brought a little sparkling this morning, a little Prosecco from Italy called Adami. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah, we can toast
Thank you.
Cat 2014.
Cat 2014. Reno.
I said
Reno.
we can toast Cat 2014. I said we can. Thank you.
There was alcohol in his hand, Mike. It's okay.
I know. He was leaning for the wine was more
Oh,
important.
this is
How
so
is that? Is
great.
that champagne?
It's a little sparkling from Prosecco from Italy. So Prosecco
Yes.
grape up in the northern part of Italy. Really nice, dry, clean, crisp.
Very nice.
Brian, will you please pass that glass through the television monitor?
Absolutely.
Yummy,
I was
yummy.
going to pass the whole bottle.
All right, here we go. All right, hold on. That's good wine.
The bubbles tickle your nose.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that is it's fruitier than most proseccos.
Yeah, it's got a nice apple pear notes with a little bit of floral undertones, a little wisteria in there as well.
So
it's gorgeous.
Prosecco is to Italy what champagne is to France, or is it just that one region in France that can make champagne?
That's correct. One region in France can make champagne. Otherwise, it's a sparkling wine everywhere else.
I'm getting wait, hold on. I'm getting a note of something here. Hold on. Is that weed?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Let me ask you this. A lot of people, when they hear wines, they hear price point. They're like, oh, man, I don't know. But your wines.
Yeah, most of the wines that we're having today are all under $20.
That's great.
Wow.
You can't beat that. I love walking in there. I always have that story, Mike, when I walked into Oakton Wine Shop going to one of our good friends' barbecues. And he's a nice guy. I know he knows wines. I asked him, I texted him, I said, what does your wife drink? He said, she drinks a red wine. And I said, okay. The usual, the douchebag me would have stopped by anywhere, but we had a relationship with Oakton Wine Shop, and I stopped by. You found this French wine, which was under $20.
Yep.
I walk in. I knew I had something good. I showed it to him. He's like, wow, this is really French. And I said, I can't take the credit. Right down the street, Oakton Wine Shop. But that's the service you get from Brian and his crew.
He makes you look like Mr. Big Shot, or even if you just want something tasty.
Mr. Big Shot!
You can say, hi, I've got $20. I like a cab that is sort of cherry with like a buttery flavor, and he'll run and give you a bottle. And he knows it exactly. He can pair with food, too.
Absolutely.
Would you pour a splash more into their glasses, please?
Absolutely.
Brian, just a little bit more of the sparkling, because I have an announcement, too, that lots of moving parts on today's show.
Of course.
Lots going on and lots to discuss, but I do not want to get through the opening part of this show without sending out a heartfelt and loving message to my wife of 5 years today.
Do we have any music for that?
Sure.
Carla, do we have music?
Yeah.
We have music we have sound effects for Cat 2014.
I do have music, Mike, for your anniversary. I do. As a matter of fact, here we are.
Okay, very good. This is
It's nice.
Happy anniversary, Carla. I love you. To the song stylings of Herb Albert and the Tijuana Brass.
Bob
it's
Crew.
not. It's not. Okay,
It's Bob
not.
Crew.
It's okay.
The
Whatever.
late Bob Crew. He died
Yeah,
yesterday.
Bob Crew. You got your tribute to a guy that no one knows. Congratulations
But, Mike, here's
for
the
horning
magic.
in your selfish bio of a dead guy in on my anniversary message to my wife.
The magic is now, Mike, a guy that nobody knows. Now everybody knows. Because of you and being so gracious with this announcement. You've really made the Crew family happy.
Happy anniversary, Carla.
Did you send her a card? I mean, I know she's not there.
We're celebrating her anniversary when she comes back to town.
Okay.
I see.
That's what we're doing.
If she
So
comes back.
I sent her a message, a
Did
loving
you say
message.
her anniversary?
Our anniversary, and we had a lovely conversation this morning, and I love her very much, and it's been a wonderful 5 years, and it's really been 11 years that we've been together. We've been together for 11 years, which is hard to believe.
Did she decide to go to Maine a week before your anniversary on purpose?
No.
Oh,
it was
okay.
It was a predetermined time to go up there. We're doing some work at the house up there,
gotcha.
and so she's up there, and it's a good thing. And she brought her grandfather with her, who had never been to Maine, and this was the time that he could get up there, and so it's really special for him to be up there. I asked him, so what do you think? He said the air. You guys can relate to this. He said it's the air. I've never experienced air like this.
Non-filtered.
You get up there and you get the sea air combined with the pine, and it's really kind of special. So
beautiful.
He's digging it up there. Yes,
Mike,
yes, right.
I did a little research. Do you know what the traditional gift is for the 5th anniversary?
Well, I know it's not the silver, it's not the gold.
No,
what is it?
Just be aware that when Carla gets home, you're gonna have to give her some wood.
Yeah.
It's the wooden. Is it really the wooden anniversary?
Wood. Yeah, baby.
Wood?
Wood.
The wood. Hey!
Maybe you could do one of those carvings for her.
Oh, yeah. Or you know what? You could go to an amusement park and get her name cut into a sign.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'll do.
A key holder?
I'll get right on that. I'll plan on doing
key
that.
holder.
Yeah. We definitely had one. It was the longest key holder I've ever seen because my real last name has 20 letters.
Yes.
They're like, it's going to be a $2 upcharge for those last 4 letters.
We had to cut down a new tree.
Yeah. Here's your, well, you know what? When we went up to the Roosevelt home in Campobello, we do get walking sticks.
That counts.
Oh, that's perfect.
That counts.
But that's an old gift. You know, I'd
How
have to
about
get her something.
toothpicks?
Something old
toothpicks,
but new?
A package of toothpicks.
Well, yeah,
like
I
the
mean,
Rain Man toothpicks. That would be fantastic.
Why would you buy her just one?
Mike, you get a wooden heart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a song called Wooden Heart, and you could sing
I
it
will
to her.
figure seriously something out wooden to get for her.
Or you get like
truly will.
a bird's, kind of like a bird feeder, right?
Yeah.
A bird feeder
If
with her
it's
name
made
on
of
the side.
wood, if it's made of wood.
The thing
yeah.
that she decided, though, because she drove up there again, and she was trailing a U-Haul up there, and she has told me that she doesn't want me to trail my boat up there again.
I
and
think
I'm
America's
inclined to
told you
agree with
that.
her. Well, I need to figure out how to get it up there.
Mike,
and I'm not
America
going to
has
do it.
spoken.
Yeah.
We listened.
I just think it's important we get Mac into some sort of. No, I won't let Mac.
That guy
do
can't try.
Oh, I know what would be a great gift for Carla to give Mike for the Wood anniversary.
What's that?
Coffin.
Ah,
Thank you. Hey,
I was thinking a wooden
that's
boat.
fantastic.
a wooden boat, a carving of a wooden boat.
Oh, yeah, like a model.
Well, now you're talking about a gift. It's not becoming on my show to talk about what I want
What
my
do
wife
you
to
want?
get me.
Antique telephone?
I want her undying love and
Oh,
respect.
That's not
that's
made
what
of
I
wood,
want.
though.
She, I know this is going to
We can
sound
shoot for the
jive.
moon.
She's gonna. This is gonna sound super jive,
Okay.
but I mean it. You know, and so I'll be sincere. You know what? She's already given me the greatest gift she could give me, and he's toddling around up there with her right now. My son Michael William is the joy of my life, and it's fantastic. And I hope I live long enough to see him graduate high school. That's the way I look at it.
So she
Yes,
should return the end table?
Yes, return the end table. I don't want the wooden end table. I don't want the carving. I don't want the carving. How about a replication of the? Did you guys watch the news last night where they had that statue of the devil in Canada with the erection? Maybe a little mini version of that. Paint it red.
The reason, immediately after seeing that, my father registered an alibi. Said,
Yeah,
not responsible.
Yeah, but your father went. We'll talk about it. Your father went nuts over that again.
Salute to Mike and Carla. Congratulations.
Here's
Thank
to
you. Thank you. Happy anniversary, darling. We will take a break. Come back on the Mike O'Mara Show. This portion of our program brought to you by FanDuel.com. Well, the first week of the NFL season has chugged along, and we are ready for week number 2. I will tell you that got the notice yesterday. Rofo has put a lineup together that I am optimistic about. Will I win? I'll let you know. You know, I was going to let you know my starting lineup, but I'm choosing not to. I don't want anybody horning in on my
You
stuff.
are not like Barack Obama. You're going to keep your plans a secret.
Well, you're also the big dollar game this week.
I'm in the. I think I can win if I was a number 1. I think I can win $25,000.
Yeah,
and you're invited to play along. One of the things that our listeners have had a good time doing on FanDuel.com is you hear my trials and tribulations every single week with my losing teams that are usually put together by me and Rofo, and it's frustrating for me. So you can put your own team in if you're skilled in this area, and then send me a message and gloat about it.
Yes,
that's what real a-holes that listen to the show like to do. FanDuel is the leader, FanDuel.com, in 1 week fantasy football leagues for real money with immediate cash payouts. There is no season-long commitment, no upfront fees, and contest entry fees start at just $1. FanDuel is paying out more than $10 million this year. Remember, FanDuel.com, there's a new user special. When you click the microphone in the upper right-hand corner and use the code TMOS, the first 50 to use the code will get their deposit matched up to $200. That's free money. FanDuel.com, where every week is a new season. FanDuel.com, and sign up today. And if you do not get that link to FanDuel up today, I'm going to send you as a tribute to ISIS.
No.
It's kind of heavy, man.
All right, we'll be right back.
This week on the Mike O'Mara Bonus Show.
The watch and the phones are cool, but what's really going to revolutionize the way we do business and the way we work with currency is Apple Pay.
Yes.
Now, Apple Pay, stop right there, is
For one
something
thing,
that I saw.
It sounds like Pig Latin.
Apple Pay. Yes.
It actually means papple. Apple Pay.
Apple Pay. Unsumer K Ipoff Ray.
That's right. Antennas say
I
in pay
work with
or
a bunch of idiots.
Apple A.
The Mike O'Mara Bonus Show. Because 5 hours a week just ain't enough. Always available at MikeO'MaraShow.com. Bonus.
Let me tell you about Harry's, everybody. Thank you for sending along all of your personal messages about Harry's. I love the guy that sent me the package, and he's holding up next to me. He said, "I'm now going to be less hairy. thanks to Harry's. It's great, and we appreciate that. Shaving sucks. You know that. You get all the razor burns. Harry's has come up with a better mousetrap, and I'm serious about that. I love my Harry's razors, and the great thing about it, not only are they better razor blades, but they are also cheaper than those incredibly expensive razor blades you get at the drugstore. Harry's makes their own blades in their own German factory. They're crafted by shaving experts. The result is blades that respect your face and are super affordable. You got to check it out. On average, you'll save $150 a year just by using Harry's. Check out the deal on the starter set. $15. You get a razor, moisturizing shave cream, and 3 razor blades brought right to your door with free shipping, and your satisfaction is guaranteed. If you go to Harrys.com now, Harry's will give you $5 off your first purchase. Just type in our code TMOS. That's HARRYS.com and enter coupon code TMOS at checkout for this limited time offer and start shaving better today. Okay, welcome back to the show. We are here with Brian Gothia from the Oakton Wine Shop. What are we going to be drinking now, Brian?
Well, we are going to Spain today. Shocker, shocker.
Spain.
That's right.
Spain,
Hola,
Spain.
Mike.
Hola. This is Xavier Clua. This is from Terra Alta. It's at the base of the Montsant mountain range, about 3 hours south of Barcelona.
You make all this stuff up, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I thought so.
Yeah. It's predominantly Grenache Blanca, a little bit of Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc blended together. It's got a nice little creamy, a little bit of sweet undertones to it, but just a nice fresh wine.
When they do a blend like this, do they do
See,
it?
that's the wrong music. I don't have any Spanish music.
I think it counts.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
You jerk.
It doesn't. I know. There we go.
Mike, it's okay by me. When they do a blend, is it after they age it or before they age it?
Sometimes they do it before, and sometimes they do it after. They'll or it depends on what they feel that they're going through the process. So they'll do the fermentation process.
Lindo,
Talk about fermentation.
Woo.
Yeah, nice job.
This is
Thank you very much.
This is so mild.
Yeah, very mild. It's very clean. It's done no oak, all stainless steel, so it's very clean and fresh.
So it doesn't pick up, is it tannins?
No, it doesn't get that creamy, buttery popcorn note to it that you get into a lot of white wines.
This is
Mike,
dynamite.
will you
Mike, if
sing
you're
the
ever going to get
popcorn
back
note?
in the game, Mike, this is it. This is
You
how
know
you
what?
get back
I'll
into
tell
it.
you something. I have been, doing a lot of technical stuff down here to be wired and to be ready to go. And damn it, I'm going to tell you right now that I'm talking about wanting to turn your Spanish music down. Turn your Spanish music down. I'm finding the Spanish music today.
All right.
I'm going to find this. I promise you I'm going to do this. All right, hold on just a second.
I'll
Go
have
talk
some-
amongst yourselves.
some more
please.
of this
Thank you.
wine.
Yeah, it's
Can you
very,
talk? Let's talk about the name if people want to find it.
Xavier Clua. It's from Terra Alta in
And
Spain.
he was a band leader, right?
He was a band leader.
I thought so.
Yeah.
He was married to Charo.
This is phenomenal.
It's really great.
These wines, I went to the winery last year and had a blast there. And everything that they make is just beautiful, elegant, rich flavors like this. And it's the only thing that's higher than them in this part of the Montsant range is the windmills.
Oh, wow.
So
You getting that, Rob?
that's beautiful. How does the elevation affect the grape?
Well, a lot of times when you get that high elevation, it makes the grapes really strain and work a little bit harder, so you get a much more concentrated fruit. And
So they're like the Oscars of grapes. They strain and work so hard. Each
yeah.
grape has 4 podcasts.
The back hurts.
I don't know what I like more, whether it's the wine or the bullfighting.
I have a question. Hey, Spanish guy.
Hi, Rob.
Do you have a name?
I want to say I, along with the rest of the Montoya family, we are very, very excited about the fact that CAT 2014 is coming.
Damn it.
See, you sleep at the wheel. You're so bad at that.
Well,
yes,
you know what?
There you go. Yeah.
Bringing
Thank
up
you
the
very
Spanish
much.
music. Do you have a name, Spanish guy?
Yes, my name is CAT 2014.
I thought it was El Matador.
I was wondering.
El Gato.
Hey, Cat.
Oh, yeah, El Gato.
See,
When you do the bullfighting, how do
See.
you taunt the bull?
what I do is the bull has a giant balls.
A giant
Right?
what?
Balls.
Oh,
but
right.
mine are also giant, so I flash them at the bull, and it makes him so very angry. So very, very
Are your Matador pants adapted?
Would
for
you like
this?
to hear some Spanish chill-out classics?
Yes.
Oh, please.
What did you bring? Like a boombox with you?
I got my boombox right now to listen to our Spanish music.
How long is
you
the
know?
flight out there?
to
To Spain.
Depends on which way you go. But,
Is this called Midnight in
leave out
Barcelona?
in Dulles at 6. Get
no, it's
into
not.
Germany
I
or
don't know what
Paris
it's
at
called.
like
I don't have it in
7.
front of me.
You have
In
to
Barcelona
you have
by
to excuse
11.
me, Gato.
It's not bad.
Oscar is planning out an itinerary with our expert here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gato.
You
We should go
you,
sometime.
You want to go?
Yeah, I might have some vacation time coming up.
And you know
Do you have
what?
some miles for me?
You can speak the language.
Ah,
Yeah.
vosotros.
What does that mean?
Instead of nosotros, they say vosotros.
Your what?
No, it's us, but they use a different. It's a different Spanish out there. It's Spain Spanish.
I see.
Castellano they speak.
Oh, Castilian.
Yes.
Depending,
So,
and
for example,
depending on where you are in Spain, it could be
Yeah.
Catalonian.
Yeah.
And you know, Portuguese is different too.
Portuguese.
Portuguese. But
And
for
they don't like
example,
Spanish.
if you were to speak
Now I
in-
am playing Smooches
Mike,
by Sade.
Oh, I like
You
her.
might have to bleep this, but I swear if this is the picture we have of Mike, and if you're on Ustream, this is the day to be there. He's in front of the glowing light of his computer with his music in the background, and you don't see anything from the neck down.
Yes.
So for 2 seconds as I'm hammered, I looked over and I'm like, what is he doing over there? Jesus.
It looks like Anthony Weiner on Ustream.
Hey, don't touch my wiener, okay?
Now for the
What is that? What is that Spanish opera song? What is the one where it's like Cierto Lindo? Do you know the one I'm talking about, Rob? That
I
the
don't.
opera singers
no,
do.
I mostly just go back to Lady of Spain and that's it. You have any accordion?
Hold on, I'm gonna find that.
So the Castilian pronunciation, Oscar, that is when B's become B's, right?
And I couldn't. I'm not versed enough. I just know that when I took Spanish in high school, they said this is how you say it, not the way you grew up saying it.
For example, if you were to listen to Motown in Spain, it would be Martha Reeves and the Bandejas. Is that
No, but you would say Antonio Banderas.
Well, I say that anyway.
Oh,
well,
what
I
else
don't
would
say
you
it.
say?
I would
If-
say I
is
don't
that-
want to watch a movie with Antonio
Ibiza.
Banderas.
Instead of Ibiza, it's Ibiza. Ibiza.
That's it.
Ibiza.
The
That's
Z
it. Yeah.
becomes like thought.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ibiza.
Yeah. Like, you know who would do good over there? Is Zoolander.
How dare you? By the way, Zoo, if you want to come on out, I know you have your parents' miles.
Oh, yeah, you'd have to get on the train, like, next week, though.
Make the trek, my friend.
Because it's only 2 months away.
Here
Oh,
we go.
now I like
Listen.
this. I like.
Here you go. This is Spanish for Spanish wine. Here we go.
Yeah.
Enjoy. That's what I was looking
Mike,
for. I'm
it
having fun.
only took you about 4 clicks, but we are right in Busch Gardens now. I love it.
This
Yeah, we
wine.
can all sing around. You can drink your wine and enjoy it.
Salute.
Now, Enrique Iglesias, ladies and gentlemen. It really is him.
Is it really?
With Pavarotti.
Sounds like Mel Blanc.
Everybody!
Did you say Frito Bandito?
This is the Frito Bandito song.
Oh, my God.
All right.
Am I right?
did.
Jeez.
Right.
I did. I
Right.
accomplished what I set out to do. Thank you very much.
Thank you for stopping by, Spanish Cat.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Adios.
All right. Yesterday, you know that Carla, my lovely wife of 5 years, is up in Maine, and so I kept the phone close by because she was doing some stuff where she had lots of questions, and I wanted to keep the phone next to me at all times. Now, this is exactly what happened. I told Rob a little bit last night
I said, Mike, don't tell me this now. And you said, I just want to tell you a little bit.
Yep. I was incommunicado from about 3:30 until 8:30 last night, and let me tell you why. This is what happens. You remember the guy, my little pain doctor, that said, go into the pool with the noodle and traction your back and do that. Brian, if you're hearing this for the first time, I'm really sane. I promise you I am really sane.
It's all right. I understand.
Earlier in the week, the doctor said, listen, I've got your fountain of youth, just like Cocoon. Go down and what's he doing? What's going on? He's distracting me.
Mike,
what's that? I'm looking
You
right
do
at
you.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
trying to have Pony get up and serve the next wine.
Ah, priorities. There you go.
Thank
Okay.
you.
I thought it was something technical.
No.
But anyway, so I'm sitting there, and I go to the pool now every day, and I try to traction my back, hang off the noodle, and be ready to go, and then do power walking in the water.
Isn't that the name, Mike, of your rap album, Hang Off the Noodle?
Hang off the noodle. Yeah, kick it. Yeah. Hang off the noodle. So yesterday I go over there, and I have the pool all to myself. It's blissful. However, I noticed that them storm clouds are a brewing. The storm clouds are a brewing.
So you got to beat
Rain
the storm.
starts coming?
You got to beat
Well,
the storm.
I was busy because after the show yesterday, I did spend a lot of time thinking about Cat 2014. There it is.
And I'm just testing you.
I know it's
I'm
fun,
just
isn't
testing-
it?
Yes.
I just
It's like
fun.
when they put those drunk driving goggles on somebody.
Yes, exactly what it's like.
Can you make it around the course, sir?
You know what? It was
it's been really a normal weather pattern down here in South Florida, so that every day, usually around 2 o'clock, 2:30, it starts to bubble up, and you either get them or you don't. They're hit and miss thunderstorms, but
So in that
if you
way,
get them, they're very intense.
It's like D.C. in the dead of summer. There's
Yes.
always a 35% chance of afternoon thunder showers.
Yeah, we have had a forecast of 91 with afternoon thunderstorms for a month and a half. That's the way the weather has been down here, and it's all like that. Now, I have
the weather websites must get updated as often as ours.
And so I brought everything over with me. I bring my little towel. I bring my little walking water shoes that I have. Yeah, I'm pathetic. I am so pathetic. It's not even. I give pathetic a bad name.
Tell me, Mike, it's not a little towel. You're at least bringing a full-size towel.
It's a big Corona beer towel. Is what it is.
Oh,
It's a big Corona beer
gift from
towel.
Jimmy?
I don't know. I gotta. No, you get it in the beach store. What was the for? It was just a towel, and I bought it. I didn't give any thought to it. What's
you
the
gonna
problem?
go vacation in Ocean City next week?
That's right.
Yes. Well, we'll take a
Jesus.
break. We'll take a break, and we'll come right back, and I'll tell
Better
you
than
exactly
that.
what happened. Thank you very much.
Cake and cookies. Rob and Katie.
And it's not really a recipe, but I do shrimp, like a lemon wine sauce with a little bit of cracked red pepper. And then just to put that over pasta.
I guess the best thing I make, Carrie will back me up. I make an excellent chicken and dumplings. Yes.
Oh, I love chicken and dumplings. What's your favorite thing that Carrie makes?
Love.
You made her laugh.
For more information, visit us at morebroadcasting.com.
I love her voice. I truly do.
We
I
dropped
love her.
we dropped the newest cake and cookies this week. It's the longest one we've ever done. So
I love
please
the
check
way
it
you
out.
mentioned that. He mentioned that like on the website. It's the longest one. How long was it? Like 9 hours or
No,
what?
it
What
was
going on?
102 minutes, I think. We always set out to do about 65 minutes,
Yes.
but there's so much to say.
Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. Brought to you by Sleep Number. I've turned the corner on my back, and I want to
Attaboy.
thank Sleep Number for doing that. I swear to God. This pool stuff that I joke about has worked, and the combination with the Sleep Number bed, I think that saved me, and I'm so happy about that. Want to tell you about the Sleep Number Dual Air technology for custom firmness and Sleep IQ technology that helps you sleep better. The Sleep IQ technology uses sensors to track and optimize your sleep. It will give you the best night's sleep ever. It is the smartest bed in the world. You'll wonder how you slept without it. My Sleep Number is an 80. Carlos is an 85. There is only one place in the world to find the Sleep Number bed with Sleep IQ technology, and that's a Sleep Number store. Come in right now, and you'll find the C2 Queen mattress with Sleep IQ technology. It starts at just $999.98. I'm laughing about Oscar. I will tell you in a second. No better sleep. Find your Sleep Number setting today at any of the 450 Sleep Number stores nationwide. You can find one near you by calling 800-511-0061. Don't forget to tell them that Mike O'Mara sent you.
I like
and I
that
just
guy.
started laughing. The moment where I'm looking at Oscar and he's signaling pony, and usually it's about some technical matter.
No.
And Oscar says something like, "You worry about you. I'm taking care." And it was like he was just getting pony to pour more wine.
Mike, what we've got now, we've got stage 1 Oscar. We're not to the glowing eyes yet.
No.
Hopefully
Right.
we'll get to glowing eyes before the end of the show. Actually, we're at stage 2.
Munchies.
Stage 1 is when Oscar reaches over sneaky and grabs some cheese. and,
He just did. He grabbed something. I don't know what it is.
Stage 2 is when he looks at me and he says, "I'm kind of hammered." And then stage 3, now this is just for the Ustream. This is stage 3 Oscar.
Big
Hey,
eyes.
it's time to get a little bit of something to drink. Yeah, you can
Hey,
read
Oscar,
by his lies.
Oscar's got a big weekend planned. They're going up there. Oscar and Chad, Big O and Dukes are going to
Oh,
be
yeah.
on
Congratulations.
Sirius this weekend,
you.
and I know it's a very, very important thing because really, let's be honest, this is what they want. This is what they want, and I think they're going to be very geared up for it. They're going to do a great show. Tell everybody when you're on Sirius this weekend.
206 or XM 103, depending on what receiver you have. We're on from 8 to 10 p.m. Big O and Dukes.
And Mike,
And,
10 p.m. on Saturday night, you and I will be on our CBs.
Absolutely.
Breaker
Also,
19,
Breaker
check it out.
19.
Just found out yesterday on in Canada as well. So
That doesn't
check it out.
Canada as
That's
well
good.
we have listeners to this show
Yeah.
from Canada, so
Yeah,
people
well,
will be
they
excited
just
about
like
that.
to monitor our activity down here. They're all
Before the attack?
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know this, but 99% of the population of Canada lives within 10 minutes of the border, and that's
So
a
many,
fact.
I feel today like that old Ed Sullivan act where the guy was spinning the plates because I'm trying to get it all in. Let's go back to Brian Gothia. What is the next wine you're going to be pouring for us, Brian?
So we have Seven Falls Chardonnay from Washington State up on the Waluki Slope overlooking the Columbia River. And really nice, a little bit more creamy or buttery. It's got a little brown sugar toasted notes on the mid palate. Just a really nice, easy drinking wine.
Oh, effing great.
That's the best one you've poured so far. That is great.
And it's all for a whopping $15.
That's it?
Yeah.
What would you pair this with ideally?
Anything. I mean, you could do like a butter sauce. Pasta with butter sauce would be
thinking,
awesome.
yeah.
You could do like a chicken cacciatore. You could do anything.
Mike, I know that you've been trying to spare yourself, but this might be a good time to jump back on.
Hi, how are you?
This is delicious.
I'd love to. Just pass it through the monitor.
Here
I
you go, Mike.
appreciate you.
Just have a sip.
Thank you. Oh,
Brian,
that's just a
football season's in here.
Absolutely.
We've got the opening game for the Redskins at FedEx Field. Could I swing by and pick up some bottles for some tailgating purposes?
Absolutely.
All right. Good to know.
And send a bottle to the coach.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brian. We appreciate that, and always good to have you in here with all of your different
looking forward.
wines.
Now I got to figure out how to get to Reno.
Reno. We'd love to have you come out to Reno.
Oh, you know what that is, Mike? It's Cat 2014.
Cat 2014, baby. All right, getting back to my pool story yesterday. Yes. So I got my noodle, and I'm in there, and I'm doing the best thing I can do to. What are you doing? What are you playing there?
I was playing the cat in the Reno.
Okay, and then I'm playing stuff too.
Mike, you're sober, for God's sake.
God damn it. God, I'm trying. I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard to do my best today. So I'm in the pool yesterday, and I got discombobulated. There are a series of towers down here in the community, mostly on the golf course, that signal when there's cloud-to-ground lightning strikes, because that's how it's very expensive and it's very sophisticated, and it gets people off the golf courses. And most courses down here in Florida have that system. So, it used to be they trigger a little siren at the clubhouse, and it would work this way. Now it's kind of an automatic system that when there are lightning hits that are about to arrive, they clear the golf course and they get everybody out of doors. And it also works if you live in the community and you're out there, doing gardening, you're doing whatever you're doing outside, walking your dog. It tells you, get the hell out of there.
Do the towers have people in them, or are they just like sensors?
They got lifeguards?
Sound the feasting horn. Yes, it's a series of Vikings, Rob, that actually stand up in a tower and they go.
Well, it could be some sort of. And to be fair to Rob, lifeguard, because it is an elderly community.
No.
If someone's gardening and they pass, someone's got to spot them from the air.
They look like little poles with street lights. That's what they are. And it's an electric system.
I was picturing like Stalag 17, that there would be lightning and all of a sudden the searchlights would come on.
It is an electric system that goes up. And I went out yesterday to do my little traction with the noodle, and I'm in the pool, and I'm all by myself. But I will tell you something. It was a thought process before I went outside. Oscar, you know how the pool is right across from my front door down here.
It's a little guy, but it's perfect for
little guy, but it's perfect for me, and it's big enough to get the therapy done, and I'm really happy with that. But the sky did not look good. I knew I was on borrowed time, and I got in that pool, and it seemed like within half an hour, it started everywhere around. I was just looking at 360 degrees around me, black skies everywhere. And I got most of the stuff done. I tractioned. I did the power walking. I was feeling pretty good. And I had my phone on the edge of the pool just in case anybody called. I go over to the side and I take the phone call. And so I'm sitting there and relaxing and everything's good. And all of a sudden, and I hear the siren go off. And I don't know, because I haven't been on the golf course when this has happened, I don't know how much time I have to get there.
You
All
are
I know,
deathly afraid of
lightning.
being struck by lightning.
You and Lee
fear
Trevino.
lightning. I fear lightning like nobody. I'm terrified of it. I was the one when I was the Uber pussy when we would be on the golf course with my other guys. You play with the guys, I won't be here for a while. No problem. I read the things that say no matter where the storm is, it can hit up to 25 miles away. I believe that. So when I hear that siren go off, I start to freak out. Now, in the process of my little therapy, I have slid off my shower shoe things, the little walking water shoes.
Exactly.
I took those
$10
off.
socks.
I took those off because they were floating upwards when I was trying to traction my back. I don't know what's in them, but they were kind of floating, and I wasn't able to get a really good hang over my noodle. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just getting clicks and pops.
It's like
I don't understand.
It's like
damn
floaties
thing.
for your feet.
Right. It was hanging over the noodle was. We want to go straight down so that you can actually get the full traction. So I have the shower shoes. I have the noodle. I have a shirt and a towel over on one corner, and I have my phone at the midpoint, and I get the and I go into a fire drill mode, and you know me, when I try to move quickly, especially in my depleted physical condition, things are not going to go as they should.
You're in the water, though. You can't
I know
do that
I'm in
much
the water,
damage.
but I'm trying to get out of the water as
so
rapidly
immediately
as I can.
you become Jack Bauer.
Right.
You've got. There's just not enough time.
Man of
exactly
action.
what I thought. I look exactly like him, and I thought that's exactly what I was doing. So first thing I do, go to the side, get my noodle, put it on the side of the pool, grab the phone, grab the noodle again, go to the stairs. At the stairs where the towel is sitting there, grab the towel, grab the noodle, grab the phone, get ready to get out of the water. And my phone is on the bottom of the pool. My phone is on the bottom of the pool, ladies and gentlemen. And I as soon as it went in, my hand was on it and it was out. It was not underwater for 1 second. It was in.
That's
it
all you
was
need.
out. And I yanked it out, and I sit there, and I'm drying it off. And at this point, I said, okay, I'll deal with you. I'll deal with you, Mr. Phone, at a later time. I won't deal with you now. And I wrapped the phone in my towel because the phone is the priority, not me.
Right.
And I limp across the street and back into the safety of my garage. And I dry off, and my bathing suit is dripping wet, and the dogs are going, wah, 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 and I'm like, I want my mommy. Yeah. I just was really bummed about the whole thing. I get the bathing suit off.
Yes,
that's the good part of the story.
Yeah. It's still wet.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we all are.
Yeah, it was terrific. What? Yeah. That's the same sound that I made when I dropped the phone that I made when I took the bathing suit off.
Nice.
That's the way it works.
They must be very absorbent.
Yes, it was very frustrating.
Terry cloth.
I finally get some shorts back on. I throw my bathing suit in the dryer, and I walk over and I take a look at my phone, and my phone is a series of red vertical stripes.
Oh, you didn't
right
turn
down
it off as
the
soon
face
as you dropped it in the when you picked it out of the water?
I couldn't.
Oh, you couldn't turn it off.
No, I couldn't because
that's
it tanked so rapidly.
Oh my god!
And the guy at the guy later would tell me that that's the iPhone. It just you're not going to save it. It's not like once you submerge it, you're done because it's got these. See those little holes,
Mike? But I put
It's
my
got those little
iPhone through
holes.
the wash, and I was able to
He's
save it.
lying.
No, hand to God.
Lying.
Hand to God, I did.
What you washed? You submerged? Well, it was in a pocket though.
It was
might
in a
have
pocket.
saved it.
In a pocket, washed.
That might have
no.
saved
It
it.
was dead when I got it. And then I put it in a bag of rice for 2 days.
That doesn't work.
It worked.
It didn't work for me.
It worked, and it was just fine 2 days later.
Mike,
Now,
I think after the iPhone 4, one of the features they don't tell you about on the iPhone is a sensor inside the power charging unit that
if it gets wet?
if it's ever exposed to water, it turns from a plane circle to a half moon circle. Because there used to be a thing that Apple Care, I believe, would not replace water damage.
yeah, there is indicators, but that doesn't mean the phone dies as soon as water hits it.
But, I mean, it is that quick. I mean, I've dunked it for 8 seconds. I mean, nothing.
Wow.
And that was in my pocket. Got it out, did the whole
Maybe
rice
I
thing.
was lucky that the phone was probably dead by the time it went through the wash.
He is the lucky boy.
It is, talk about your first world problems.
Right.
It's an experience when you have this that the way I felt, guys, was I almost felt like I'd lost a loved one. It was so immediate. You're sitting there going, you know that this is reparable.
Right.
You go to the store and you see about dealing with it. But I was just, oh, my God. And something about the combination of being down here all by myself with no wife and no family and nobody that I know.
But isn't it great just being alone?
No, it's not. I'm not an alone guy. I don't dig it.
Alone.
But the combination of that,
The
I
best.
felt like a little kid. I felt like a tiny little kid, and it was very, very frustrating. It really,
do you
really
get the
was.
feeling that when you lose, and we've all done it, we've all done something that we've either lost our phone or
Happens all
destroyed
the
it,
time.
that the only way you could compare it to something like maybe 30 years ago is you're on the Empire State Building and you accidentally throw off your wallet, your passport, and your birth certificate.
Or your address book.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah,
and it's just
everything.
all gone.
What about your pictures? Were you able to save the pictures, or do they go back to the cloud?
The pictures I did not save on the cloud.
Oh no!
Yeah, my pictures are gone in my phone.
The nudes
Carlos
too?
Carlos got a ton more than I do, so we're
so you're
okay
good.
with that.
You're good.
But the fact is, I'd love to figure out, if I can grab.
What
them,
about
but,
the sexy pics?
The sexy my selfies.
Yes.
My selfies of little Mike were lost also.
Do you charge?
But
do you charge?
If I can come clean, about that now, I used a penis double for those because I was embarrassed. About
that
my
reminds me,
own
Mike. I still need to be paid for that.
Penis double.
Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that.
Do you not sync your
Or
phone?
I should
to
say,
your
thank you, Red. What? Yeah.
The Red Room bobblehead. Do you not sync your phone against your computer?
I used the Mophie case, and the Mophie case has not been syncing. And,
yeah.
So
You
I
still
didn't
need
get
to
a
do
lot
it
of the
like
stuff.
once
I
a
will be
week,
syncing. I'll be syncing it now.
You should get the iCloud backup as well. You probably already have it.
Well, most of my stuff was back. The important stuff was backed up.
Cool.
My contacts and all that were backed up on the cloud.
Good.
But photos and stuff, I've got them on my computer. But the ones that I just had in my phone, I realized I never synced them. So I bet
a lot of them are on your Facebook. Because the ones that you love, you probably posted. So you can probably grab them on Facebook.
I'll try to grab them. So I race over, probably about 3:30 in the afternoon, race over to the Apple store, and I walk in, and I'm kind of out of breath as I'm coming in because it's storming and it's pouring rain out. And I'm like, okay. I said, hey, how you doing, sir? I said, been better days. This guy went for a swim, and he turns, and he said, okay, just a minute, please. And they go back, and here's the knock on the Apple store. This is their new drive. I accept their little make your appointment online and come in 9 hours later when you can only get an appointment. But you're making that the priority now over people that may have an immediate situation that's an emergency. And I know everybody's going to say that their problem is, but the fact is, I thought at this particular time that maybe, just maybe, if they took this back to the wizard that's the great and powerful Oz behind the counter of the Genius Bar,
Frank
that
Morgan.
maybe he has something that he can do quickly and you can save it before before it's too late. The guy flat out says no. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. He said you can come back at 8:10 tonight. And I said, is there anything I can do? And he was not dickish about it, but he was so firm with me about saying no. And he has dealt with so many people that he has said no to. And I'm sitting there with this 19-year-old, and I had no recourse. And then by the time 8:10 rolls around, my battery, because I think it was starting to heat up and chew up more battery space, my phone was dead. And I don't know that if they'd been able to do anything they could have been looking at. But my point is this. When you get an appointment with Apple and you get in, I think everything's fine. I think everything goes really well. They're extremely helpful, and they do a great job. Everything leading up to that with that parade of dicks out on that floor is absolutely it has become non-consumer friendly. These little bastards are more into their little coffee clatches and talking to each other and knowing that a customer is standing there. I walked in for my 8:10 appointment at 8 o'clock, and this guy that looked like Answer Me These Questions 3 knew I was standing there and was chatting with his other two cohorts and knew that I was standing there. And I am getting progressively, I accepted the fact that I wouldn't get my appointment. I accepted the fact that I was in there, and I'm looking at these guys. I said, this reminds me of the bad flight attendant crew, where they're up at the front of the plane laughing and talking with each other, and you are garbage because you are the whiny consumer that they deal with every day. They have a systemic consumer service problem at Apple with their model, by the way, which was very good at the beginning. Now that so many people are there, they need to. I'm happy for your technology in your streamlined, efficient way. You need to help people right away.
Well, what they've
and you
done
got to get
is
people trained that can help people right away, not 4 hours later when my battery is dead.
This is
bastards.
one of the times where they've overstepped their bounds. They've hoodwinked us. They've taken it and they've made it not friendly for the consumer, but friendly for them.
Oh, absolutely.
And where they've
their convenience is maximized.
What they've tried to do is somehow package it or sell it to us that it's for us. We're going to give you an appointment. But you know what? Sometimes 5 hours later is not when we need the appointment.
I can never go now without. I have to go online to see if I have an issue, to see what appointment they have, because I have to book before I go, or else it's a waste
You've been
of a
trained.
trip.
Yeah,
You've been trained by the people at Apple. You have been trained.
They've got me by the
really,
cojones.
And the fact is, until they open up more stores and more service opportunities for the consumer, that's the way it's going to be. And, you know, if you know the system, you do that. When you're racing to get there as soon as you can, it was completely unnecessary.
What was that
because they weren't going to do dick for me.
What was the end result? Did you have Apple Care?
I have, Mr. Santana, Apple Care Plus.
Finally, 5 years later.
You know what Apple Care Plus for all those people, and Oscar's been raving about it for years, and Apple Care Plus allowed me to replace my phone for $80. Woo! What a bargain. Thanks, Apple.
Oh.
Thanks for me paying you for Apple Care for phone replacement, which you charged me $80 for.
That is a bargain.
Mike, be specific.
No, well, it would have been $270, but they still charged.
They didn't ask you to drop it in the pool.
They suck it.
Mike, be specific.
You had to. Look at that.
Such a dick. Mike, not only did Apple Care Plus allow you to replace your phone for only $80, you only had to wait 6 hours to do it.
Yay! I didn't drop it. They didn't drop it in the pool, though. Let me give Oscar's expression when he did that. They didn't drop it in the pool. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with more wine from the Oakton Wine Shop. And we've got Oscar Razzi today.
Yes, we do.
Very good. We'll take a break. Is he prepared for it?
We'll see. Great. Oh, maybe during the promo.
We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. This segment of our program is brought to you by LegalZoom.
Zoom!
When you're figuring out your future, you do financial planning, you get insurance, but to get real peace of mind, you got to make sure your family and finances are legally protected. So where do you turn for legal help that you can trust? LegalZoom.com. For over 13 years, LegalZoom has been helping Americans get personalized wills, powers of attorney, and living trusts. LegalZoom also helps file LLCs, S-Corps, and more to protect you against personal liability. LegalZoom was started by some of the best legal minds in the country, and they make it painless for you to get the legal protection that you need. If you have questions, you can always reach out to someone at LegalZoom, and they'll talk you through the entire process. You can get legal help through independent attorneys and self-help services at your direction, but they're not a law firm. For special savings, be sure to enter our code TMOS in the referral box at checkout. Go to LegalZoom/TMOS, LegalZoom.com/TMOS today to protect your business and take control of your family's future. Welcome back to the show. Whoa, whoa. Yes, Oscar Santana.
Let me add one quick thing to the LegalZoom. You can use the code TMOS at any time. Use the code TMOS. If you're doing anything on LegalZoom.com, use the code TMOS.
Each
you will
and
get
every
a discount.
time.
Yes.
Cool. Oh, that's great.
Okay. Just the way you said that, I know you're drinking wine. It's making me laugh.
Well,
okay. Welcome
trying to
back to the
multitask,
show.
Mike.
It's changed his priorities.
I got an email that said, this is an updated copy.
Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show, everybody. And without further ado, time for the wrap-up of entertainment news for the week with Oscar Razzi.
Gentlemen.
Hey, before you jump right into it, do we have another pour from Mr. Brian Gothia from the Oakton Wine Shop? And let me give him a plug. It's their fall festival. 10 wines for tasting Friday night, 15 wines Saturday, 8 beers, plus Rhino treat cookies, Spallata jewelry. Come fill your growler.
Yes.
The Oakton Wine Shop is located at 2952 Chainbridge Road, Oakton, Virginia, and here's their number, 703-255-5425, and their fall festival is benefiting the Fairfax County Animal Shelter, and they're going to have little puppies for Rob Spiewak to take home on Saturday. Hope that
Exactly.
happens.
I'll take
I really,
half a
really
dozen.
do. All right, go. Take it away, Oscar. Sorry about that.
What wine is this, if you don't mind?
That's right.
This is Vietti Barbera d'Asti from Treviño up in the Piedmonte region, and Barbera is just a little bit softer grape, a lot of ripe, rich red cherry notes to it, very mild acidity, a little bit of vanilla, medium-bodied, and great for food.
That's beautiful.
So
really nice.
the Piedmonte region is located right near Warrentonin, right? Virginia?
Yeah, exactly. Warrenton, Virginia.
That's out near Front Royale.
Yes, correct. Yes, just a few,
just
a hop, skip.
He said the Piedmonte.
Yeah,
region.
Mike, it's right. It's just
not a Virginia wine, is it?
No.
Up the road from Fork Royale.
That's it. The Piedmonte.
Piedmonte.
Is that in Spain?
That's in Italy.
Oh, it's in Italy.
Yeah,
oh,
northern, all the way up north of Milan.
See, I got that handy. I got that ready to go. All right, enjoy, boys. And now, without further ado, with this music in the background, here's Oscar Razzi.
Gentlemen, Robert Downey Jr. has a great career a wonderful family, but not everything is perfect in his life.
Mike, Robert Downey Jr. has a great career.
I could not do this, and we could just drink. That'd be fine.
No, let's do
Don't
both.
quit. Don't quit.
Indio
quit.
is being arraigned on drug charges as we speak. He spent the last 2 months in rehab.
Right.
And what's tragic about all of this is that, and we spoke about it on the program a few months ago when he originally got caught, is that there's a line of addiction without the family, right? And now they have to deal with it together.
His father had a history. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I'm sorry.
I thought this was past him, though. He's still doing rehab?
His son is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And for what it's worth, Robert Downey Jr. is still in the program.
Yeah, and you know what? Robert Downey's father, I believe, had a history as well.
Yeah, another sex tape is out, gentlemen.
Uh-oh.
Iggy Azalea. We're all fans of her. Do you know who she is, Mike?
I do not know Iggy Azalea.
You saw her all over the VMAs, and she has the 2 top hits of the summer.
Yeah, what's the big one?
You know what? You probably have it.
I do. I just can't think of the name of it offhand.
I'm pretty hammered right now, so I can't talk. Apparently, she has an ex-boyfriend who's looking for revenge, and he has a sex tape.
Mountains of Kentucky, 85 miles away from the nearest town, and I never did understand it.
Who's this?
I didn't understand.
This is Oscar.
Foster Brooks. Okay, I tried. I'm sorry. I'm trying right now. Oscar Razzi.
Sunday. And if you didn't go, the rest of folk talk about you.
I'm sorry. Rob, so I pull up a Foster Brooks where he's like 98 and he doesn't have his. He's not what he used to be before he died.
Christ.
It's terrible.
I would like to thank the Smothers Brothers.
All right, start your story again. I
If you're
completely
into
tanked it.
Iggy Azalea, who sings this hit song.
She's fancy, Mike.
She's got a big ass, white chick. She's Australian, but raps.
Things first, I'm the realest. Drop this and let the whole world feel it. Let 'em feel it. And I'm still in the murder business. I can hold you down.
There's a sex tape that her ex-boyfriend is peddling, and she had just turned 18 when it was shot.
Wow, is it in widescreen?
I don't know. But apparently, it's being shopped around, and she's fighting to actually stop this guy from putting it out. Now, my question is, depending on the state that you put out a sex tape in, it could be illegal.
Is it? I thought it was 18 statewide. I mean, countrywide.
I don't think it's countrywide yet.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
There's legislation. I know in Maryland it's illegal if you use this. But I don't know what the story in California is. But the fact that she's talking about this is, it sucks for someone that's been in that position. I
If she's embraced the fact that it exists, it almost becomes a non-issue. You know, because she's got it under control now.
Yeah, but you still have people watching that.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's not a non-issue if it's out there.
Well, you know, but she's already, what she's done now is she's made the boyfriend the villain.
Yeah, but you still don't want a sex tape of you out there. That's a moot point.
Actually, I do.
All I know is all I want to tell you is that I'm enjoying this version of Oscar Razzi.
Appreciate that. George Clooney is getting married.
Who I am?
Hold on.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, take 2.
Would you mind asking around?
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Mike, I just spit out some very expensive wine.
YouTube sucks ass.
George Clooney
Yes.
is getting married. We all know that.
Yes.
Apparently, the church in his town is pleading with the paparazzi, saying that he's not getting married here. They have gone out of their way to place a sign in front of the church saying that George Clooney isn't getting married there.
That's their angle.
So the city license says he's getting married there.
Hey, I'm not getting married, okay? Hey, I'm not getting married. Come on.
It's going to be a beautiful wedding.
This is in Lake Como?
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Wow.
Absolutely gorgeous. I'll leave you with a couple more things, gentlemen.
Yes.
Keith Urban cancels a charity performance, and this is a true husband and wife team. Apparently, he canceled the concert simply to go back to his mourning wife, Nicole Kidman, who just had her father pass away.
Oh, that's sweet.
Nice, right?
That's a stand-up thing to do.
A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people just talk about show business and taking care of their fans, so I'm sure his fans will understand. Blade Runner, one more.
Yes.
Oscar Pistorius, guilty of culpable homicide. That just broke yesterday.
Which is manslaughter in the United States, correct?
Exactly.
Yes.
Do you care about that, Oscar? Do you care about Pistorius?
I care the fact. I don't know someone that just is going to take a shotgun and blow a ton of bullets through a door into the bathroom. I just don't know if that works.
You
that
know what?
way.
As little sense as it makes, Mike, from the word go, I always felt that guy was telling the truth. Just a gut feeling.
Yeah,
I don't
That he really was just super paranoid
Yeah,
and he thought it was an intruder
But
and he had
think
maybe
about
kind of
this.
a flashback.
You wake up, you're familiar with guns, and it's not a gun issue for me. It's the fact that he didn't think to look where my girlfriend is.
True enough.
I mean, that's the first thing I would do in the
Where's
morning.
my girlfriend? I got to make
well,
sure she's safe.
they couldn't. Here's the thing, though. They couldn't prove that he deliberately murdered her. And I think that is everybody seems to think that's what they had to prove in order to get a murder conviction. So, maybe justice was served. And not good for the family, but the other thing is the judge can give him a sentence of up to 15 years, or she can let him walk.
Yeah.
And because of the overcrowding situation in the South African prisons, they're probably going to let the guy walk. But we don't know yet. We'll know October 13th.
You know what? That might be. You might want to choose a better phrase than letting him walk.
Yeah, make him walk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make him blade away.
That's Oscar Otzi.
That's Oscar Otzi.
Enjoy.
I'm sorry. I tried to get the Foster Brooks in there. Okay. Let's have another glass of wine.
Mike, I loved it.
Right. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate that. We'll take a break. Come back with more. This is the Mike O'Mara Show, everybody.
Listen to this week's Omeracast because I have a special guest to help me get you caught up on all things more broadcasting.
I am Groot.
Thank you, Groot. Appreciate your help. We've got clips from the Mike O'Mara Show. Yes, I know that's your favorite show. We've also got the Tony Perkins Show. We've got Cake and Cookies. Yes, I know I didn't mention Gary Stein. Can we move on, please? Cake and Cookies, the Rob and Katie Show. And, of course, we've got yes, Katie has a high voice. Rob and Joe Show. It's Mickey, Tech 4 and 1. Oscar is on every other show on the network. Do you mind? I'm trying to do a promo here. Anyway, you can subscribe, download from MikeO'MaraShow.com. Subscribe on iTunes or Stitcher and enjoy the show every Monday. We're going to have a little fun right here on Omeracast. And I am going to cut you down.
Love him.
I love that. Great, Marcus. Check out Marcus Serta's Omeracast. It's really a lot of fun, and he puts a tremendous effort into it, and we do appreciate it. Welcome back to the show. It's time for the Audio Vault and Rob Spiewak, brought to you by Encore Insurance. Remember, today's the day. Check out Encore. Remember how they survey the top companies for you, and all you have to do is sit back and wait for the great prices. No obligation, no salesman. It's free. 866-347-5748, or go to smartterm.com for Encore Insurance Services. Check them out as a favor to us, but mostly for yourself, and please do it today. Let's open up the Audio Vault for Friday, September 12th. Rob Spiewak.
Mike, the first thing we find in the Audio Vault is another red wine.
Oh, that's right, from Oakton Wine Shop. Go ahead. What are you pouring, Brian?
Well, so we're back in Washington State, Spring Valley Vineyards. This is their Frederick. It's a red blend of Cabernet, Cab Franc, and Merlot, Petit Verdot. Big, full body. This is that. This is not your $20 bottle of wine, but this is super elegant. This is that special occasion. You're sitting on, Mike, for your anniversary, it's that type of thing, having a nice steak dinner, enjoying it with a loved one.
It screams for red meat, huh?
Yeah. This is gorgeous.
Really
nice.
nice.
I'm not tasting it, but I can maybe try to reach through the computer monitor right now and give you my best Paul Giamatti when you're talking about that that wine, okay? Hey, Brian, nice job.
Oh, my God.
Nice job. Yeah, well done. Well done.
Paul, it's killer, right?
Yeah. Is there Merlot in it?
No, I'm not going to do that line. That's the next. I know you want that line.
And
I'm not drinking Merlot. All right.
And I'm only drinking Merlot.
And I like Merlot. I put a lot of time into this, Maya. All right, okay, sorry. There we go. It's a little Paul Giamatti. Been working on it.
Mike, today's Audio Vault is sort of like a precursor, a prequel to Tech 411 as we look at technology and things in the past. Hop aboard the time machine. Do you ever feel on this show like you're just a little too white?
Oh, absolutely. I feel that way in my every day. I really do.
You will not feel that way after you hear this story featuring Hugh Downs. ABC in 1981 was going to talk about the newest trend in music, Mike. Here's Hugh Downs.
I know it's coming. I can't wait.
Hugh Downs talking about rap music.
The new sound of the 80s. Suddenly you hear it everywhere. Rap music. It's all beat and all talk. It tells you a story and makes you want to dance. Steve Fox examines an overnight phenomenon, rapping to the beat.
Well, there have been talking blues and things like concertos for drums. But right now, all around us, and so compelling you never miss the fact there's no melody, is a music that is all beat, strong beat, and talk. It's rap music, and it sounds like this. That's the Sugar Hill Gang, whose records have sold millions of copies. The audience for rap music is really growing, and its use has broadened beyond mere entertainment. Here with a report on this new phenomenon is Steve Fox. Steve?
They did 13 minutes on rap music on the equivalent of 2020.
Can you believe that? Yeah, so there are concertos for drum, but it's rap music.
Mike, you'll never miss the melody. I'm Hugh Downs.
And the answer to the question, every day that I walk around, I feel like Hugh Downs.
Of course you do. More and more so. Next story, 1982 Oscar, one of the great early video games, Dig Dug.
Oh, I love Dig Dug. I actually had Dig Dug on PC.
In 1982, they were releasing it to Atari, and they hired Chubby Checker to write a song about Dig Dug. They never used it. The only existing copy was found on a cassette in the basement of the guy who said, we don't want to use this song. So until now, no one knew this Chubby Checkers song existed. What I think is great is 16 years after he recorded, or even 20 years after he recorded The Twist, he still only knew how to make songs that sounded one way.
I was going to ask that. Yeah. So this is just like The Twist,
It
right?
is, but they hired this guy to do a song about Dig Dug, and they said, you know what? No thanks.
Come on, everybody, take a chance. We're going underground and do the Dig Dug dance.
That's all he can do.
That's all he can do.
What a hack.
Come on, everybody. And even that line, come on, everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, to be fair to him, it was an extra paycheck.
It was. There was
Dig
a little
Dug.
cash there. Right now, Chubby Checker is campaigning really hard to be put in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Don't do it. Don't do it, Mike. I think you need to blow this one up for me because I got no way to get out of it.
Sorry about that.
That's
I'm
all right.
sorry.
Thank you. And our last time machine clip, 1996, Entertainment Tonight. Do you know who they chose to debut the fact that you could do Entertainment Tonight on the internet? Carmen Electra. This is 1996, so nearly 20 years ago. They're talking about this new thing called the internet.
Bob and Mary. Let's click on that and see what that does.
A click on the ET Spotlight brings up a biography and pictures of stars you see on ET, like Carmen.
Not only can you get this kind of information, but with a click of a button, you can get entertained. Check this out.
You can get entertained.
Time flies, doesn't it, boys?
It really does.
Jeez, that was yesterday.
They don't
It's
have to
just
wait
so different.
for the videos to come on the video channels. They can actually punch it in directly and see it right away.
You know, I've never really complimented Carmen Electra on her intelligence, but what
Right.
she's saying there is 20 years ago, she says, you don't need to wait for the video to come on TV. You can watch it on your computer.
And the thing
That's
is,
actually
now
ahead of her
Oh,
time.
if she spent a little less time naked and on her knees, maybe
No,
she would have
or-
done something with her
or-
life.
You know what? I'll tell you something. That's pretty good for a lady who's now
Yeah.
70 years old.
Mike, do you remember this kid?
Apparently, sometimes I don't watch I don't watch the news because I'm a kid, and apparently every time.
The apparently kid, you remember
Yeah,
him?
apparently.
He was on Ellen, and he told a story that just destroyed me.
You know what I did in my hotel room? Tell me. I jumped bed to bed. There was like this one guy who filmed me.
Yeah?
In slow motion, jumping onto the other bed
Right.
doing a barrel roll.
Yeah.
Barrel roll.
Yeah. You just love life, don't you?
Yeah, and by the way, I love how you get to jump onto beds.
Yeah. Well, that's what you do in hotel rooms. I think everybody here gets in a hotel room and you jump on beds, don't you? Everybody does.
Yeah, but my grandpa, he doesn't like me jumping from bed to bed.
So when you're doing this, is your grandpa opening the minibar or what's happening?
It's my mom's boyfriend. He opened.
Now we're getting to the good stuff.
I think we learned it from Johnny Carson. If you take a kid and let a kid be a kid, there's nothing better. And I applaud Ellen. We close, Mike, with big news for the new television season. For this season of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek is bringing back his mustache.
It's been announced that Alex Trebek has grown back his famous mustache for the new season of Jeopardy. But I have to say, I mean, come on, who cares? Sorry. What is Who Cares?
That's your Magic Audio Vault. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
Brian Gothia from the Oakton Wine Shop. Don't forget, it's their fall festival this weekend. 10 wines on Friday night, 15 wines on Saturday, 8 beers. They've got cookies, they've got jewelry, and it's all for Friends of Fairfax County Animal Shelter.
Yeah.
The Oakton Wine Shop is located at 2952 Chambridge Road in Oakton, Virginia. Give them a call, 703-255-5425. Brian, always a pleasure. Lean in, Brian. I haven't seen you all day. Let me see you there. All right, there he is. There's Brian Gothia, everybody. We got to get out of here. And don't forget, it's CAT 2014. Tickets are going to go on sale on Monday, 10 a.m. Pacific. Do me a favor. Don't give me an aneurysm.
No, buy
sell it
early.
out. Sell it out in a week, okay?
Please.
So I don't. Because really, and this is more for Oscar and Rob than anybody else. If you don't sell it out in a short period of time, I'm going to make their lives a living hell.
More
all
so
right?
than normal?
Have a fabulous weekend. Check out Big O and Dukes on Sirius Satellite Radio this weekend. They're going to be on 8 o'clock Saturday night, and everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Ciao, ciao.
Hi, this is Mike O'Mara here to remind you that if you're starting a business, forming an LLC, or getting a will, LegalZoom will provide the personal attention you need to help take care of the details. LegalZoom is not a law firm, but provides self-help services at your specific direction. Enter discount code TMOS for more savings at LegalZoom. Please remember to check out Encore Insurance Services, LLC. Since they compare the rates for you, they do all the work, and all you have to do is save the money. Just visit smartterm.com or call 866-347-5748. Again, that's 866-347-5748 or smartterm.com.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.